Got my hands on the operator pouch from Latitude Outdoors. Took this guy out over the last couple days. Did a little bit of testing. Let's check it out. Let's get into it. All right, guys, welcome back. So today we're taking a closer look at the Latitude Operator Pouch from Latitude Outdoors. Super excited about this one for several reasons. I am a big proponent of being able to take off your stuff on your sides on your saddle, and I think Latitude just solved my problem and maybe some of your guys' problems. If you're like me, I hate having stuff around my saddle, you know, dumb pouches, just having everything on your person. A lot of times I want to be able to turn around in the tree, and what was happening is the old dumb pouches would rub against the tree or block my movement, making it a little bit more difficult and a little bit more noisy to turn around to kind of see what's coming up from behind you, or just to be able to take a shot behind you. With this, what makes this so special is it's got clips on the back here, and you're able to detach these clips. So what you're able to do is have this attached to your saddle, how I have right here, climb the tree. As soon as you get to the top, you're all finished setting up, you're able to take this thing and clip it onto your gear strap, which I think is super awesome. So Latitude Outdoors did make two versions of this pouch. One is the XL, one is the regular size. What I have here is the regular size, and it fits my lineman's belt, my tether, and my gear strap, and my bow hook pretty well. It is a little tight, it being the regular pouch. This thing is super easy to operate one-handed. It's got a little clip in the back. You can clip to as you're walking in to make sure you're not losing anything, but when you're ready to climb, I'm able to just fold that front pouch over, and this is a similar design that you see on bino harnesses, but you're able to fold that over, and then you're able to go inside and grab whatever you need one-handed. You're not sitting there, you know, messing around with little cords to open it up. It is just one simple open with one hand, and you're able to grab your stuff. On the inside of the pouch, if you open it up, you can see that they put it in orange, probably so that way it's easier to see during limited visibility. As well, this whole thing is fleece lined, making it super quiet when you're retrieving your gear, your tether, or whatever you plan on putting in this pouch. To be able to tighten this top lid, they did incorporate two little bungees on the bottom here that you're able to pull and then adjust the clip on how tight you want this top flap to open up or stay closed. If you're somebody like me who's going to keep everything in here, your tether, your lineman's belt, your gear strap, then you're able to cinch this down so that way it's not opening up on you and gear is spilling out of each side, getting caught up on trees as you're walking in. On the sides, they did incorporate mesh pockets that you're able to use. Not as big, but what you're able to do, and what I plan on doing, is my tethered bow hanger, my fold and go, I can stuff that perfectly right here on the side and then just pull it out one-handed if I need to. On the front, you do have a pretty wide mesh pocket that you're able to store all kinds of gear in here. What I did the last couple days I was out testing this is just put my gear strap in there, and then I'm able to pull it out. I'm still kind of fine-tuning that portion on if I want to keep my gear strap on here, because it does get a little bulky with all my stuff in one of these operator pouches. So another thing with these pockets in the front here, what you can do is they add a little loop in the front. So if you're the type of guy that uses just a rope or some sort of cord to pull your bow up, you can attach it to here and then put all the excess rope in this front mesh pocket. I am a retractable gear hoist kind of guy, so I have my thing usually in my backpack. This will run other gear that I'm utilizing for whatever. On the back, you do have another fleece lined pouch, so you're able to put whatever you want in here. I haven't really figured out what I want to store in here yet. You have the clips that you're able to use and put in your saddle to be able to attach the pouch to your saddle. So when you get the pouch from Latitude, they do include these two clips that you're able to store onto your saddle with. That's how you detach and attach the pouch. I do wish they came with a couple more clips, maybe include 2 clips in there so you're able to use those somewhere else, like your gear strap or wherever you plan to hang this thing. But you do get 2 clips. You don't need the 2 clips to be able to put it on your saddle. You do have this little loop here that you can put on a carabiner. I would just make sure this back lid is closed so it doesn't come spilling out. But you can hang it up just like this onto your gear strap and you should be good to go. This pouch serves as almost a dual purpose pouch. If you're up in the tree and you want to store your binos, you can literally just put your binos in here, hang them on the tree, and now you got your binos protected in a nice little pouch. Usually what I do is I just have this clipped to the tree on my gear strap, and then when I need it, I just pull it off the carabiner, use it, put it back. But now I have the option to use this, so I can literally just drop these in there, and then they're nice and protected. I'm not having to constantly put this thing on the carabiner. This pouch coming in at $34.99. I mean, with some of the features on here, some of these pouches, if you look elsewhere, are running way higher than that. The XL is a little bit more expensive. I want to say that one comes in at around $44.99, but for 35 bucks, like, you can't beat this pouch. If you're going to buy a dumb pouch for your saddle hunting stuff, I would go with this operator pouch. I wish they would have released this sooner so that I would have saved a little bit of money. Traditionally, I was using the old cinch pouches, and nothing wrong with those. They worked, but I think this one is going to be super awesome this year. I'm super excited to use it. And like I said, I've used this out for the last couple of days, kind of playing with it, getting used to it, practicing my setup, and I like it. All right, here I got my Latitude Method 2 saddle. Awesome saddle. I love this thing. This was my first saddle. I've been running this thing for about 2 years now. The installation process for these clips is super simple, super easy, and very convenient actually. All you're gonna do is remove the clips that come with the pouch. You have this little loop right here, and all you're gonna do is literally just loop this thing down through the molly, bring the back plastic piece down, fold it over the little tab. Once it's through, all you have to do is kind of push upward and push in, and the clip's attached. Pretty simple, easy process. Same thing, if you want to take it off, all you do is kind of push up on that clip a little bit on the female buckle end, pull it out, and you're good to go. Here I have both my lineman's belt and my tether in the same pocket. Again, this is the regular size, this is not the XL, but I'm able to kind of fit everything in here. I got my fold and go on the side, my lineman's belt, my tether all in one pocket, and that is how I plan on running my setup for this year's hunting season. Final thoughts on this pouch. I think Latitude put a lot of thought and effort into this thing. Just being able to take this thing off and hanging it up on your gear strap, in your pack, utilizing it as a bino harness. It's got multiple purposes. I think Latitude just really outdid themselves with this pouch, and I'm super excited to use this hunting season. If you got questions, if you got comments, go down below. We do have something coming here this week we're gonna do a review on. Hint, hint, it might be a new saddle. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that. Thank you guys for watching. Stay safe out there. Good luck this season, and I'll see you guys on the next one.